Hi guys, Karen here with another cooking video, and I'm coming to you early today. I'm posting the video a little bit earlier this week. As we all know, on Thursday it will be Thanksgiving, and so generally what I like to do is the days leading up to Thanksgiving, I try to make very simple things because I know come Wednesday evening is like a cooking marathon. So in order to avoid feeling burned out, I leave Monday and Tuesday for some really simple recipes. And so today I will be doing a potato and leek soup. The leeks are from the garden, and the potatoes are not. the so the thyme, rosemary, marjoram, that's from the garden as well, and so are our jalapenos. And this is the salt mixture that I made with a couple of videos back with the Italian seasoning. So this also has thyme, oregano, basil, red pepper flakes, and a few other things in it, I believe. I'm not sure. And today I will be using the Le Creuset 5-quart Braiser. I know you're like, soup in a Braiser? Yes, soup in a Braiser. This is the color chambray with the gold handle. And when I saw it, compared to the other Braisers, this has a really high side. And so I'm going to test it out to see if I can make a soup in it, which I believe I can. But I also, to be on the safe side, I chopped my potatoes really small. Well, they could have been smaller, but to make sure they really cook down. And yeah, so I'm going to test this out today, and this should be fun. But like I said, this is really deep. The 5-quart Braiser is really deep, so you'll be able to get a lot in there. So for this recipe, if you choose to make it, you're going to need some potatoes. Here I probably have about 6 or 7 really large potatoes. I have here about 8 leeks, a red onion, jalapeno. You know I like to have it spicy. I have some garlic here. I have thyme, rosemary, and marjoram. I have a little bit of the vegetarian sausage here because I do not have vegetable stock today. So I am going to braise first and then add my vegetables. I have some pepper here. I don't know why I have the salt, because I have the salt here. And you're going to need oil. So let's get into it. So to the Braiser, I've added a generous amount of olive oil. And now I'm going to add to this the onion, garlic, and all of the herbs, as well as the vegetarian sausage, because I really want that flavor in here. Okay, now everything has been added to the pan, and we're just waiting for that oil to heat up nicely and to get everything cooking together. And yeah, this is my first time making a soup in a Braiser, but these sides are really, really high. Really high. So I'm almost certain it can handle a soup in this pot. It's my first time playing around with it, and so far it's going really well. Okay, to this I'm going to add a little bit of pepper. Probably about a teaspoon. And now I'm going to add my leeks. Now I'm going to add my potatoes. I added the potatoes, and now I'm just going to mix them in. Okay, so that's about 7 potatoes, large potatoes in there. Now I'm going to add my water. Now I'm going to add the 4 cups of water. And I'm using water because my vegetable stock is for the dressing for Thanksgiving. So, so literally I was braising so that I could get the good flavors going without a stock. And so With this, I'm just going to add a little bit more salt. So a little bit, probably a teaspoon and a half. And I'm just going to mix this in. So this was 4 cups of water. You might need a little bit more towards the end, but right now I'm concentrating on the potatoes, softening for our soup. This Braiser is really big. So I'm just going to concentrate on softening the potatoes. So this is the soup so far. It's really boiling, really going. If there were smeller vision, it smells incredible in here. So I think after this, I'll show you. No, first off, make sure you taste your stock here to make sure that it's well seasoned. That's one thing I wanted to say. And I'm probably going to remove some of this and blend it in order to make it creamy. You can also, if you have a cast iron pot, you can use a potato masher, but I'm going to put it through the food processor to smooth some of the soup out to make it a little bit more creamy. If you're just vegetarian, you can add a sour cream, or you can add a sour cream, or you can add a heavy whipping cream to make the soup more creamy. But I'm just going to use the food processor for ours. Okay guys, so this is the final product. Like I said, if you're a vegetarian or meat eater, you can add sour cream or heavy whipping cream. But instead, I chose to blend in the food processor. And we like a chunkier soup. If you want it more smooth, then you would just blend it all however you like to do it. But this is, like I said, the 5-quart Braiser. So I just made a potato soup in it, potato and leek soup. So good. And yeah, this thing is huge. So I've already tasted it. You know I have. It's delicious. Ours is for dinner. Yeah, I did this quickly because, like I said, coming up to the holiday, I don't like to make heavy meals because I know I have a lot of cooking to do on one day, on Wednesday, and so I like to save all of my energy for that. But this is dinner for this evening. You can serve it with some nice crusty bread or crackers or whatnot. Like I said, we like a chunkier soup. But if you like yours a little bit more smooth, then you're going to continue on with the blending process. But I hope you all get to try it, and I will see you on the next video. Bye!